In the bright lights of Times Square shines a new initiative called Art Everywhere US. On more than a dozen digital billboards, some of America's most famous art will be intermittently lighting up the Big Apple.
On a number of the billboards, you can see some of the great American masterpieces from 5 of the leading institutions in the United States. They're all devoted to showing great works of American art from the 18th century to the present day. What's so astonishing here is that the competition between images is really extraordinary. And I think it's wonderful to see how these iconic works of art hold their own and really rivet attention even in this busy intersection of images.
The Art Institute of Chicago, the Dallas Museum of Art, the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, the National Gallery of Art, and the Whitney Museum each gave 20 works. They were then voted on by the public, and 10 from each institution made the cut, with 8 additional pieces added.
The range is actually from Edward Hopper's Early Sunday Morning, made in 1930, all the way up to Cindy Sherman's self-portrait from 2008. We've had such an array of work, including George Tooker's Subway from 1950. And I think when people see it projected in Times Square and throughout, it's particularly interesting to look at something that is about a subterranean city, if you will, and then to see it above ground.
Times Square isn't the only place you can check out one of these digital billboards. In major cities like Chicago and LA, you can see them too. And across all 50 states, at either a bus stop, in a movie theater, on a billboard, you can see one of these iconic works.
You know, in New York you have great museums, Chicago, etc. In small towns they often don't have a great museum, so this will help be a revelation that will pique people's interest, and the next time they travel to a place where there is a big museum, they'll want to go and see it.
In total, 50,000 digital and static displays will be on view for the public through August 30th. The spaces were made possible through the Outdoor Advertising Association of America. It's one of the largest art shows ever conceived.
The hope is that people will see these images in their everyday life, and they'll also want to come see the real things. Because one of the great things about a work of art is here we'll be able to see things, Art Everywhere USA. You'll see these works for a few seconds at a time, repeated. When you come and you see the real work, of course, you can stay there as long as that museum is open.
In Times Square, I'm Vanessa Yurkevich for Blue and Artinfo.